Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. I am Coach Talia Sage, certified life coach, here to help you navigate through the ups and downs of life in order to help you create your best life. So today's video message will be the miracles that are coming to you. And my intention is that these miracles will be presenting themselves within your life within the next 3 months. So it could be sooner than 3 months or right up until about that 3-month mark, depending on who you are and your situation. But before we get into the video, please give this video a big old thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It lets YouTube know that you like what you see, that you want to see more of it, and it helps me to reach more people and hopefully help and motivate and encourage more people. And I greatly appreciate your help. So for your video today, as you can see, I've chosen 3 candles as our pile selectors. And I was, what's the word? Inspired, I guess. I wore my Hanukkah jammies to bed last night, if you can see that. While I am Jewish, I see myself as more spiritual. I don't just conform to one particular religion because I think there's so much knowledge and guidance across so many religions. And that's just a little bit about me. But I was inspired by my Hanukkah jammies. I looked down and saw this Hanukkah, and it reminded me of the story of Hanukkah. You can look more into this story if you would like to learn more about it. Know that this is not trying to push any sort of religion or anything on anyone. I just find the story in general very inspirational. And basically, what it comes down to is that the Jewish people ran out of their homeland, and they had to persevere and come and fight back to win back their space. And once they got back into their space, they rebuilt their temples, and they were told to light the menorah, which is supposed to be lit at all times, being that guiding light, so to speak. And at this point, they lit the menorah, but they really only had what they thought was enough oil to last them one night. And the story goes is that a miracle happened, and this oil that was supposed to be for one night only, ended up lasting 8 nights. And that's basically how Hanukkah came about, celebrating the Festival of Lights for 8 nights. And so it was a little miracle. And not only that, but around the same time, Christmas also takes place. And Christmas is supposed to also be the season of miracles. So I was just really inspired by miracles. I had this this energy that I've been feeling today of just rejuvenation, hopeful, like really giddy, almost like childlike giddy, that about things that are coming in. And so it really wanted me to do a video on it and to see what may be coming in for you that's going to make you feel hopeful and rejuvenated and energetic, and bringing back that childlike innocence for you. So as you can see, I've chosen 3 candles. These would technically be candles that would go into a Hanukkah, but I had some left over from last year and thought they would be great pile selectors. So we'll have group 1, group 2, group 3. Group 1 is this red candle. Group 2 is this blue candle. And group 3 will be the yellow candle. 4:44 on the clock as I say that. Lots of stability, security, safety, I feel, is going to be coming in for many of us. So, as usual, decide which group which candle number 1, 2, or 3 is calling out to you. If you're drawn to more than one, that's okay. Just know that that means that there are messages across different piles for you. Take what resonates with you, leave the rest for someone else. Timestamps will be posted in the description box. Feel free to find your selected pile, click on it, and it will fast forward you to your messages. I'll get started with group 1. Hello, group 1. If you chose this red Hanukkah candle or menorah candle, whichever one you want to go with, these will be your messages for the miracles that are coming your way. And as I said in the intro, if you skipped it, my intention is that these miracles will begin showing themselves to you within the next 3 months. So that could be sooner than 3 months for many of you, or it could go right up until that 3-month mark. It will depend on your situation, and we'll try to get some insight into what that will be. But before we get into it, I would like you to take 3 deep breaths. Breathe in for 5 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, and then release it over 6 seconds. Just clearing out your energy, centering your energy, grounding you into this present moment. And then I want you to think of a situation within your life that you would like to experience some miracle in. It's going to be different for each and every one of you, but as they like to say, the more people who gather together and pray together, the more energy that comes into that situation, right? Faith in numbers. So I'm going to light this candle for you. We're going to have it burning throughout your reading, and we'll see what your cards have to say for you. So take those three breaths, make a wish about the situation that you are thinking of. All right, group 1, there's your candle. It lit up real strong, real powerful. First off, with this red candle, I'm feeling a lot of grounding coming in for you. A lot of, once again, those 4s: stability, security, safety in some area of your life. I've already pulled some oracle cards, and then we'll see how the reading goes, and we might finish off with some tarot cards. But you have a lot of oracle cards, so we'll see. Your first angel message out is nurture. Archangel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. Next, we have life review. Archangel Jeremiah, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. That balanced again. Balance, stability, security. Next, you have beloved one. Archangel Chamuel, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Many of you could have made some sort of wish pertaining to a relationship, strengthening a current relationship, or meeting someone in the future. Next, we have communication is key. New moon in Gemini. We have facade with the solar plexus chakra. Isolation with the throat chakra. Complacency with the root chakra. Very fitting to go with that red candle. Completion with the with the sacral chakra. And then we have productivity, card 8, with Cancer energy. The blessing that's coming into you, group 1. You're going to be receiving some stability within, I want to say, your emotional body, your mental body. There have been areas in your life, things that have happened to you in life, perhaps, that have made you feel stuck, made you feel like you didn't know what to do next. You maybe felt like you were just sort of going through the motions of life, not really fully enjoying life, living life to the fullest. You may have been drawn to my intuitive cookie decorating video, or even Messages from Harry Potter, that video. If you have not watched it, either of them, I suggest that you watch them. But the miracle here is that those energies, those feelings, that vibe, it's coming to an end for you. And I meant to say this before I started your group, but I was feeling a whole bunch of angelic energy around us. I feel like, for me, that angelic energy, that is the miracles. That's things falling into place. That's feeling protected. Feeling like someone is helping you along, giving you a leg up, even though you might not see that person physically in this 3D world. It's like just feeling supported. That's what's coming in for you. You're going to be feeling nurtured and supported. Like things just begin falling into place. This completion card had actually wanted to show itself in reverse. And that tells me that you've been in this pattern for a long time. Felt the pattern of feeling complacent, like stuck, like things just didn't work out, and almost like you gave up. That won't be for everyone, but for some of you it will be. Feeling as though, why keep trying, because nothing works out in my favor. I'm lonely. I don't have people around me. I will never meet that person, perhaps. But you're being motivated again. You're receiving, like I said, that, what was the word that I used in the beginning? Energized. You're feeling re-energized to get out there and do something again. To go after your dreams again. Maybe put yourself back out there to start dating again. You have just about every chakra here on the board, except for heart chakra and the crown and third eye. This is like a complete overhaul, it seems like. It could be in one specific area of your life, depending on the wish that you made in the beginning, or it could be just overall in general. Your life just seems to take a turn for the better. You may have children that you are taking care of that may have presented some sort of issues recently. Know that that's going to be healed. Once again, this card even said heal. Heal anything that is unbalanced. You're coming back into balance with yourself. Maybe coming to terms with some things that happened in life, people that fell away, people who may have passed away, situations that didn't work out. Illusions that were haunting you, taking away your power, making you feel powerless, like you were not worthy, like you were not enough. Whether that's you weren't beautiful enough, you weren't smart enough, you weren't enough for that relationship, enough for that job, whatever it is for you, that's coming to an end. I feel like you're going to be receiving communication, like I said, from maybe some angels, just like epiphany moments, but this could even be communication coming in where you get something, you receive an offer to something that you've been going after for a long time, or you receive an offer to something that helps you to make that switch in your feelings. I feel like any apathy, complacency, feeling unproductive, depression, I feel like it's going to be clearing up for you over this next 3 months. And like I said, it's going to be different for everyone based on where they are, what wish they made in the beginning. You may be a Gemini. You might have some strong Gemini placements. But the Gemini energy is like, it's a lot in your head. Just thinking a lot, worrying a lot, stressing about things, overthinking situations, speaking poorly to yourself. That's being healed over this next 3 months. Not saying that you will never ever experience it again, but the phase that you've been in, where you've been experiencing this, that phase is ending. The productivity card here has an 8. 8 is all about abundance. The orange there also makes me think of sacral chakra again. So it's like you might be healing issues around creativity, sensuality, sexuality, just feeling better in your own body, in your own skin, feeling more comfortable with yourself. You might be healing issues around childhood traumas, things to do with parents in particular, or caregivers. Just ways that made you feel, that made your self-worth lower. That's where you can expect some healing, some miraculous turnaround. The pumpkin card says, your hard work, planning, and experience should be paying off now, and there is reason to keep going with what you are currently working on. Additional resources can be safely used, and there is indication of a promotion. Didn't I say communication coming in about an offer or something? Windfall or increase of some sort. There are good energies surrounding health and also fitness levels, although challenges will include failure to keep these at your optimum through neglect. Although, what? Okay. It comes with a warning message of don't get comfortable. Don't allow yourself to go back to being complacent, like feeling like, oh, it all came in, it all turned around. Now I don't have to keep working for it. It's saying keep being productive, keep doing what you have to do to keep this momentum going. So many good things coming in with that promotion, productivity card. So what is it that you were hoping for? Was it better opportunities in career and finances? Was it love and relationships? It talked about promotions. It talked about windfalls. Let's get some tarot cards to see if we can get more information about what areas of life this may be occurring in for you, or just about the situation in general. Oh, my deck is upside down. You received the Star card. How fitting. This is healing. This is recovering after some major tower moment. This is recovering after heartache, loss, disappointment, picking yourself up by the bootstraps, regaining your power and your control within the situation, and making dreams come true. I love that for you, Group 1. I love that. Do we need another tarot card, or is that one enough? I would love to try to see what area of life this is in, but it's going to be different for everyone who watches this. It could be soulmate relationships. It could be promotions within work, like it was saying. It could be your relationships with your family members, your children. This card here with all the clouds is making me feel like you've felt like you've been in a fog in some way. Just unsure, uncertain, maybe even just, like I said, feeling like giving up, feeling like there's no point in continuing forward. But that fog is about to clear. This cycle is ending. The uncertainty, the indecisiveness, the apathy. Okay, no more cards want to come out, but that's your miracle right there. Expect a miracle within this next 3 months. You have several cards talking about healing, communication coming in, promotions, windfalls, and then the bottom of the deck energy is the Three of Cups. That's celebration. That's gathering with loved ones and feeling good. You're going to have something to celebrate over this next 3 months, Group 1. It's going to be different for everyone's, but remain hopeful, remain dedicated to accomplishing your goals, whatever it is, because you're going to have something very soon to look forward to and celebrate. Group 1, these have been your messages of miracles coming to you within the next 3 months. If this resonated, please leave me a star in the comment section just to let me know that you claim this reading and that you have hope. You have faith that this is something that will be coming to you over these next 3 months. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I will see you again very soon. Goodbye. Hello, Group 2. If you chose this blue menorah candle, these will be your messages of the miracles coming your way within the next 3 months. As you can see, I have Group 1's candle here still going bright. And we're going to leave it that way through all the readings until it dies down. But also with you, we're going to make a wish together. Our combined energies and hope and faith combined, I feel, will help us to bring these wishes, these miracles in even stronger. As with Group 1, I would like for you to take 3 deep breaths to cleanse your energy, balance your energy out, bring yourself into this present moment. Breathe in for 5 seconds. Hold it for 4 seconds, and then release it for 6 seconds. And as you're doing so, I would like for you to think of some area of your life that you would like a miracle in. If you missed my story about Hanukkah and the Festival of Lights in the beginning, I suggest you go back and watch it. But that story in general is all about miracles. Basically how at the last minute sort of thing, a miracle takes place. A miracle comes in when you've sort of maybe lost hope, lost faith, lost faith. A miracle appears when you think that you just have just a little bit left, and then you end up having so much more. So think about the miracle that you would like to come in some area of your life. Be honest with yourself about what it is that you really want, is what this blue candle is telling me. and we're going to light it for you and let it burn as we do go through your messages. Well, I hope that doesn't burn through the middle. We'll see what happens though, won't we? It just might burn through the middle. We will see what happens with that. All right, I've already pulled some oracle messages, and then we'll finish off with some tarot at the end. Your angel message says, chakra clearing. Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. Next, you have a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. Your chakra cards out are destiny, renewal with the root chakra. Want it to come out in reverse. Abundance with the solar plexus chakra. Cleansing, card 25. And continuance, card 26. All right, 25. The cleansing card is Gemini energy. You may have been drawn to group 1. If you were, I suggest you watch it. And then 26 is Capricorn energy. And I would also like to point out that we have 25 and 26. And that tells me growth, progress. I feel like for you, group 2, at some point, you took a detour in life. I was just shown the image of the movie Girl Interrupted. You might like that movie. It might be one that you want to go watch. But basically it talks about actually, it's been a hot minute since I've seen that movie. What I think it really talks about is this person who just, their life just got interrupted. They sort of veered off course for a minute, lost themselves for a minute. And by the end of the movie, she comes back to herself, no longer doing self-destructive behavior, self-sabotaging. Having more care and love and consideration for herself. And I feel like that's where healing and a miracle is coming in for you. At some point in your life, you veered off course. Whether I'm feeling like people-pleasing energy from this card. Like you just started living life to appease everyone else around you, forgetting about your own hopes, your dreams, your aspirations. This could have to do with trauma that you experienced early on in life that made you feel as though you needed to please everyone else, keep everyone else happy in order for you to feel worthy. Like you had to keep striving and be perfect and always be on it, so to speak, in order to feel accepted, loved, worthy. There might be some workaholism in you. You might be someone who's just always staying busy because you feel lazy if you're not doing something. You feel lazy if you're not achieving in some way. And this energy, it put you out of balance. It took you away from yourself. It took you away from your destiny, even, of where you were meant to go, what you were meant to experience in life. It even had you seeing abundance in a different way. Like the things that you wanted to achieve, attract, do, it's like they got maybe shifted into other people's views of what you should see as abundant. Like you choosing a certain profession because that's what your family said that you should do, or you choosing a certain profession because you needed to play it safe, or you were told to play it safe. It could be you going to school for a certain thing because that's what your family said that you should go to school for. You working specific jobs even though you wanted to be a business owner because it was safe. I feel like you've been playing it safe somehow. And those have led to it's led to you not feeling like yourself, not feeling like this life was yours. And the miracles that are coming in for you within these next 3 months is that energy is going to be cleansed and cleared out of your life. You have 2 cards of cleansing here. You're going to get back onto the path to your destiny. It's going to be different for each of you, so you'll have to determine what your destiny is, what your path is supposed to be, but it's getting you back on the path that you choose. You're going to be living life for yourself. You might be a Virgo, you might have energy in Virgo, Gemini, or Capricorn. Over this next 3 months, you might be seeing more geometric shapes, like we have these here. Is that the Merkaba? I think so. And those will all be signs to you that you are headed in the right direction, that Archangel Metatron is there helping you to clear out these cobwebs of the past, maybe helping you to get to the root cause of why you do certain things, helping you to just feel better, similar to pile 1, but being in your own skin, being your authentic self, showing up as your authentic self. Because up until this point, some way you have been living inauthentically, and pretty soon that's all going to change. It's going to, first off, this renewal, you're going to be reborn into something new, something different, into the version of yourself that you were always meant to be. Right now, with it in reverse, I feel like you might be in this winter phase, and it could even be winter where you are. It's winter where I am. But pretty soon you're going to go into this renewal phase. Maybe even come early springtime, that's when you're really going to start feeling this difference, perhaps, of just feeling grounded and rooted in yourself, feeling accepting of yourself, giving back to yourself, like this card suggests. Loving on yourself and accepting yourself. And with that acceptance and the renewal comes a healing to your empowerment. You're going to feel empowered again to get up and go after the things that you want to go after. To create abundance for yourself, within yourself. Abundance in some way that may even be part of the miracle that's coming into you. You might come into some money. You might come into a new job that allows you to plan for your future better. In the back of this card, there's a house for sale. You might be buying your dream home, or you could even be moving if that's something that you've been wanting to do, putting your house up for sale and moving elsewhere. This is so fitting. Okay, the cleansing card says, the end of one phase and the beginning of another is indicated and brought forward by limits. That's the renewal. I love this. A change of environment, like I said, maybe moving, starting a new job perhaps, or situation in your way of thinking is needed and will help you proceed. Although necessary, you can comfortably move forward gradually. Sell, like this for sale sign. Oh, I love this. Sell or get rid of things you no longer need as it is time for a physical clear out. Old habits need to die. Now is a great time to do it and have it done for good. So old habits that you've maybe been thinking, I need to stop doing this. It's not benefiting me. It's taking away from my abundance. It's disempowering me. That's about to end in your life. How it happens is going to be different for each situation. You could decide to go start seeing a therapist or a counselor, a certified life coach, such as myself even. You could just like wake up one day and just have the determination and the energy to stick to a routine that you're trying to instill in your life. Ooh, I love this for you. And like I said, maybe early springtime is when this happens, because it's saying move forward gradually. It's not going to be an instant change. It's going to be a gradual process. Don't rush things that you want to last forever. This is going to be a lasting change within your life group too. Oh, I love that. It also comes with the message of cleaning out your space, getting rid of things that you no longer need. As you physically make those moves to get rid of old things that are just sitting there collecting dust, energetically, you also welcome in that new energy of renewal. And then we move on to 26. It says, the future is assured, and hope is all around for whatever is going on at the moment. Now is a brilliant time to work on your vision for the future, on goals and reevaluating past decisions. Apples also align with the energy of love and especially on bringing romantic bonds closer together. You could be meeting someone if you're trying to meet someone, or strengthening a current relationship. Look at the individual elements of situations a little more closely and be sure that you stand strong in your unique qualities. That's that authenticity. Stand strong in what you want and what you feel you need in life to be happy. Take back your power. Keep ideas to yourself at the moment. You may be wanting to start a new business. Go back to school for something. Look for a new job. Improve yourself in some way. Take a class. Start a new workout routine. A new way of eating. Something. It's saying keep that to yourself. Move in silence. Right? Something that I've learned is that when you're really trying to make some big changes in your life, it's best to keep it to yourself, because when you tell other people, their energies are going to get all mixed into that, their thoughts that they're having about it, their opinions that they're having about it, even if they don't share it with you. And it slows down what you're trying to manifest for yourself. They could even like project some insecurities about how what you want to do is hard and most people don't succeed, or how they tried it in the past and it didn't work out for them. Don't let them put that energy on you. Move in silence. Whatever wish it was that you made there at the beginning, the area of your life that you wanted a miracle in. Live authentically to you, make your decisions, and go after it. Go after it. You're about to experience a rebirth in that area. It's going to make you feel so good. You're clearing out old limiting beliefs, maybe even clearing out just junk that has been taking up too much space in your life. You're getting back to you. Let's get some tarot cards out to see if we can get an idea of the area of life that this may be affecting you in. Justice. Justice is coming out for you. Just like the blue candle that you had, that sword there, this is about you reclaiming your space, reclaiming your power. You making that decision, speaking your truth, whether that's just to yourself or, to the universe, whatever it is. And you doing that, taking those first steps to move towards where you want to go, is going to bring in balance for you. It's like you're going to balance out the scales of your life in some way. It's going to be different for everyone, so apply it to your situation as it fits. I wish the cards would give us more information about where that is, but similar to group 1, it didn't seem to want to do that. See if we can get one more card out. When I see apples, I always think of like witches, and they would use apples because if you cut them in half, it looks like a star is in the middle of it. Once again, if you were drawn to group 1, I suggest you watch it. But that tells me about wishes coming true. Wishes coming in for you. Your next card is the 7 of Swords. This has to do with deceit and the way that we deceive ourselves, the ways that maybe other people around us try to deceive us. That's clearing away from your life. Oh, look, you have a 7 right there, 5, 6, 7. Some way in which you were deceiving yourself. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. The ways in which you were being inauthentic to yourself and to the world around you, that is what is removing. Like I was saying, it's like you've been telling yourself that you wanted one thing because that's just what you made yourself believe. Like maybe you always wanted to be a ballerina. I don't know. But the people in your life told you that's not likely. You're not good enough. You, go get a safe job, whatever it was. So maybe you became an accountant. This is not necessarily the situation that you are in, but it's something along those lines where you had bigger hopes and aspirations and dreams for yourself, things that would be fun and exciting for you, but you decided to play it safe. I feel like you're going to be receiving some insight intuitively, maybe even just having conversations with different people around you where you start to realize this about yourself. And as you realize it, that is when you can make the decision to do something different, to start living life more for you. Maybe getting out there more, figuring out what it is that you like, discovering who you are. And as you do that, releasing the things that are no longer serving, no longer benefiting you, those beliefs, those other people's opinions, ideals, even, you get to come into this abundance. The 26 here reduces to an 8. And also this 7 here. Oh, you have an 8 right here, too, with Justice card. This is about spiritual growth, emotional growth, leading to the 8, which is all about abundance, and you have the card of abundance. Your bottom of the deck energy is the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like where you have been giving so much of yourself to other people, to other people's thoughts, opinions, all of that, you're going to be giving to yourself now. A time to give rather than take. Other people have been taking. You've been willing to give it. You've been willing to be a certain person for certain people, show up a certain way for certain people. And so they took. Because that's what we all do, right? But now you're going to be coming into this place of giving to yourself, loving on yourself, nurturing yourself, your inner child perhaps, your dreams. And it's going to feel so good. It's going to be healing. It's going to allow you to rest your mind, rest your emotions, feel more balanced within yourself. You're being reborn. That's awesome, group 2. I love this for you. You may be coming in, like I said, to some money, a new job, moving somewhere, getting that dream home, which is another reason why you'd have to maybe get rid of some things, right? I don't know. It's going to be different for everyone. But if this video resonated with you, please leave me an apple in the comment section to claim this reading for yourself. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I will see you again very soon. Goodbye. Hello, group 3. If you chose this yellow menorah candle, these will be the miracles coming in to you within the next 3 months. So as I did with all the other groups, we're going to make a wish on this candle. Before we get into it, I want you to take 3 deep cleansing breaths. Breathe in for 5 seconds, hold it for 4, and then release it for 6. As you're doing that, I want you to think of some area of your life that you would like a miracle in. I want you to leave it open to the universe to decide how that miracle will come in for you, not trying to micromanage or control how this comes to you, but just asking for a miracle and having faith that it will show up for you within this next 3 months. We're going to light your candle and leave it going throughout your reading. I'm just going to blow on this, have it cool down a little bit quicker. Help it to harden a little bit before we light it. And then, as with the other groups, we're going to light this to symbolize your miracle coming into you. That's the first time that the wick attached itself to the candle like that. So I feel like your miracle is going to be attached to something else. It might be a situation that may have made you feel powerless. The yellow there to me references the solar plexus chakra, which is about our empowerment. I feel like what might happen for you is that you may be currently in a situation that has you fearful, has you questioning the future, has you questioning what's going to happen next, what you should do next. But what you don't see is how this exact situation is leading you to the miracle that you're asking for, the miracle that you're seeking. But also, if that is not the situation for you, because it won't be for everyone, then it's going to be like there's going to be one event that comes into play that leads you into your miracle. This could be like you meeting someone who introduces you to someone else. If this has to do around love and relationships, right? Like a friend might introduce you to someone who ends up being that person that you end up spending your life with. Or you might take a job that pays the bills for now, but it leads you into contact with the person that helps you start a business or grow a business that you're currently working on. Something along those lines. Your miracle is attached to something else. Let's see what your oracle cards have to say, and then we'll finish off with some tarot cards. You have Angel Therapy. Archangel Raphael, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. Next, you have Breathe. Archangel Raphael, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. 51:15 on the clock as I say that. What that tells me is that as within, so without. As you begin making these internal changes of worrying less, giving your cares, your worries, your concerns over to a higher power, staying positive in this present moment, doing what you can in this present moment to achieve the results that you seek, then it will begin to show in this physical 3D form around you. So if you are stressed out, overthinking, anxious, whatever, that is also what will come into you. So your miracle is going to take place, I feel like, within your emotional, mental body. Because as I've come to believe, our emotions have a strong correlation with our manifestations. The more positive we are, the more hopeful we are, the more we keep moving and working towards our goals, the quicker, the easier it is for us to align ourselves to that final outcome, to that manifestation or that miracle. Your next card out is Nothing Will Come of This Situation. Void, of course, Moon. Bring love into the situation. New Moon in Aquarius. Surrender to the divine. Full Moon. That's that angel therapy again. And nothing will come of this situation. That's kind of what I was feeling. Like your miracle is attached to something else. The situation that you're currently in or that may come up in the future, it's not the final. It's not the finale. What you think is going wrong right now, it may be going wrong, right? In the grand scheme of things. But in all actuality, nothing's really going to come of it. It's going to lead you to where you need to go. Next, we have you're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous Moon. Then you have perfection with the root chakra in reverse. You may have been drawn to group 2. If you were, I suggest you watch it. And then you have memory, card 16, with Leo energy. So we have Leo and Aquarius energy on the board right now. You may be a Leo or have Aquarius in your chart, or you could be dealing with a situation concerning a Leo or an Aquarius, but also these signs don't have to mean anything to you. We have the full moon and the gibbous moon. The gibbous moon comes just before the full moon. That's really interesting. Once again, one situation connected to another situation. There's something solar plexus chakra. Did I say in the beginning about, yes, okay, yep, I did. You were the only group that I felt called to tell you in the beginning to release the expectations of how you thought this miracle should come into play for you, to just let the universe bring it in as it is, as it so chooses, to not micromanage the universe. And here we have the perception card. We have the surrender to the divine and the angel therapy. That's what that is all about. There's something in your life at this current moment, whatever area of your life that you were seeking this miracle in, where you have been trying to make it happen for yourself. You might feel like you've been doing everything that you can. You've been trying to create things so perfect, appear perfect in some way, give the perfect answers to something. I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you. Come up with that perfect solution that, whatever it is. But first off, nothing is ever perfect. We are not perfect beings in general, right? And so we cannot expect perfection. We cannot expect perfection from ourselves or from other people, from situations even. I feel like there may be a situation in your life right now that is not going the way that you would like it to. It is not perfectly aligning for you. And it's throwing you off balance. It's making you feel ungrounded, unrooted. It may be making you feel unstable, causing issues around your security, your safety, your feelings of security and safety. And the miracle that's going to come in surrounding this is how you're going to see how this situation really does not affect things in the grand scheme of things. Yes, it might make you anxious, worried, maybe even a little bit depressed, angsty right now. But this too will pass. This is not the end all be all within the situation. And in this moment, you're being called to give it over to a higher power. Surrender it to the divine. Ask the angels for guidance, for help. Ask your guides, your higher self, whatever it is that you believe in, for help and assistance. You're being called to release the stress and the worries around it, focusing on this present moment, not being concerned about the memories of the past or the hopes for the future that you had. I mean, yes, always have an end goal in mind, but focusing on the present moment of doing what you can today. And what you can do today is bring love into the situation, pouring love back into yourself, going easy on yourself, being gentle with yourself, not expecting perfection, not expecting you to not make any mistakes, because mistakes are going to happen. They are a part of life. But those mistakes are the stepping stones that get us to where it is that we want to be, to achieving our goals. Something that you're trying to make happen in whatever area of your life that you thought of in the beginning here. It's going to come into play over this next 3 months. You're being called to have some emotional fortitude, spiritual fortitude. The 16 reduces to a 7. That lets me know it's all about spirituality. And you have divine and surrendering, angel therapy, all of that. To utilize that inner fire, that Leo energy, to get mentally, emotionally, spiritually strong in this situation, not giving your power over to the situation that is not going according to your plan at this very moment. Let's see what this memory card has to say. The 1 and 6 here in the 16 tells me that, first off, wands are all about new beginnings. The 6 to me is about our thoughts, controlling our thoughts, managing our thoughts. We're being called to really manage your thoughts and emotions during this time and not allow them. Control your thoughts and emotions. Don't allow them to control you. Because I feel like there's some sort of situation right now where you might be looking at it as it's bigger, like making it bigger than it needs to be. What message did that just come out in recently? I think that recently came out in my shadow self video. You may want to take a look at that. It's not going to end up as bad as you are projecting it to. You might be catastrophizing a situation, and it's not going to end up as bad as you think it is. And even if the worst scenario does happen, like I said with that candle, this situation is leading you to the miracle that you seek. It's leading you to the ultimate outcome that you want. This could be like in a job where you've been working this job that you're not happy at, that you don't love doing because it pays the bills, because it pays well, because it gives you a sense of security. But this sense of security has been a false sense of security, because in the long run, it's going to beat you down into the ground because you're not emotionally fulfilled, not spiritually fulfilled. And maybe something could have happened at this job. It closed, or you have people there who are working against you, trying to get you out of it. Health issues maybe come up that are preventing you from continuing to do this job, whatever it is. This doesn't necessarily have to be your scenario, but some sort of tower moment has happened, whether by your hand or by the hands of the universe, that is crumbling down this job, this faulty foundation. And it's being crumbled down so that you can receive the inspiration, the guidance, whatever it is, to move on to a different situation that will be exactly what it is that you are looking for, that will fulfill you, that will leave you happy, but also give you that sense of security and stability. I hope that makes sense. Memory, rosemary. The oracle meaning says, deeper levels of connection with people, concepts, and plans are all areas that rosemary works with. You are reminded to ensure you are in touch with your inner wisdom, paying heed to the past, and have cleared what needs to be released. Listen to your intuition as it is calling you at present, but be wary of gossip, of becoming tactless or too forceful. There might be situations that you are currently in your life where, like I said, is not fulfilling you, is not checking all those boxes that you need checked. And it could be making you act out of character a bit. Maybe you are being, is making you more angry or causing more anxiety than you usually would have. It could be a lot of gossip going around about the situation, in the situation. Could be you gossiping, could be other people coming gossiping to you, or you hearing about people gossip about you. These are all signs that this situation is not meant for you. That this experience, this job, this person, whatever it is not meant for you. And the miracle that's taking place for you is that there will be this tower moment, if it hasn't already happened, where either by your own will or by divine guidance, that it will crumble down this faulty foundation. I keep saying that over and over, but I feel like they're really wanting to get this message home to you. Breathe through it. This too will pass. This is not the end all be all. This, whatever it is that has caused you to click on this video and ask for a miracle in this area, it is leading you to the miracle that you seek. The situation may not be crumbling at present moment. It might do so in the near future. But that is because you're asking for a miracle. You know, the divine, God, universe, whatever you want to call it, it can't deliver things to us until we make space to accept that delivery, to accept that package. If you're wanting to meet your soulmate, wanting to meet the person that you'll settle down with and enjoy the rest of your days with, start a family with, they can't come into place if you have someone here who's just filling the space. They can't come into place if you're still holding on to memories of people from the past. If you're comparing every person that comes into your life to someone from your past. You'll have to apply it to your situation as it fits. This could be love and relationships or career and finances. It's going to be different for everyone. You're being called to release expectations. And that's also why I was drawn to say it in the beginning. Release expectations of how you think something should go. Because the way that you think it should go is not how it's going to go. And those expectations are going to cause you to resist the change and perhaps even miss out on the miracle that is trying to come in for you. Release that ego. I feel like fear is keeping you stuck and expecting something to happen a specific way. You could be someone who keeps looking for that partner, that soulmate, but you keep rejecting people because they're not checking off certain boxes for you. When the universe is actually trying to tell you, keep yourself open. You're going to be pleasantly surprised. The things that you thought were complete no's, they might actually bring more excitement and stability within your life. It could be like you rejecting people on, I don't know, a dating app because they don't meet that superficial look. I hate to say it that way, but they don't have a certain look that you're looking for. When you're really passing up a lot of great people. Apply it to your situation as it fits. Let's get some tarot cards out about your miracle. Maybe get some idea on what area of life this may be pertaining to. We have the sun here. The sun is telling me that some happiness is coming in. You're going to be stepping into that sunshine, feeling that warmth, that love. But this is also telling me that you have to get out of your own way first. Give it over to God. Surrender to the divine. Let Jesus take the wheel. Whatever it is that you want to call it. Tarot card for group 3, please. Three of Swords. That's the holding on to memories of something. Something from the past, something that's currently going on, maybe even. Blocking yourself off due to something that didn't work out, due to this idea of perfection even. Creating your own creating heartache for yourself because you're holding on so tight. Like, look how tightly this is wound even. You may be wound tightly. You may need to lighten up in some area of your life and go with the flow, laughing at situations. Like I said, this could be you holding on to memories of the past, how people hurt you in the past. Breathe through the fears. I feel like a lot of fear maybe comes up for you in certain situations in your life. And it's time to surrender those. Miracle for group 3, please, Spirit. Miracle for group 3. It didn't fall out. One more card. Part of the miracle that's coming in for you is that you will be healing this heartache, this rejection, heartache, pain from your past. You'll be coming into balance with this 2 of Pentacles, finding more balance within yourself, within your being. Especially if you're releasing some things, giving it over to a higher power, you're going to feel more balanced and stable, secure within yourself, within your emotions, within going with the flow of life, within within your emotions, which will lead you to making different decisions. One more card out, please. One more card out. You're going to get the most tarot cards out of all the piles. Group 3. You really need to, you're really being called to release. Release expectations, like I keep saying. That's why the energy is feeling stuck, like you keep holding something so tightly. I'm really being drawn to Encanto. You might want to also check out my which Disney character has a message for you video. I'm being drawn to the grandmother in Encanto, and she and Mirabelle are at the river, or no, they're not at the river. It's when they're back at the house, at the foundations of the house that have just been crumbled. Like, once again, you may have been drawn to Group 2. And she's saying, she's apologizing to her family for holding on so tightly, trying to control everything, trying to, expecting perfection from everyone, because she was so afraid that she was going to lose this miracle, lose the miracle that she had just gained, which was being safe, being secure, having this home, this community. And so she put so much pressure on them, on the situation, that it ended up actually causing cracks within the foundation. It actually made things worse than they really needed to be. That's what you're doing in some area of your life, but that will be healed soon. It's the miracle that's coming into you. You're going to heal from some pain of the past that has left you in this perfectionistic energy. And once that is healed, is going to lead you to the miracle, to the outcome that you've been seeking. Can we get one more card? It might, okay. Another 3. 3 of Pentacles. This is better health. This is being kinder to yourself, taking better care of yourself. This is collaborating with the universe, surrendering to the divine again, but also maybe coming into contact with people in your life that you can collaborate with and work with. Could be love and relationships, could be career and finances. But you're reaching the top of this mountain, whatever it has been for you, group 3. And that is the miracle that's coming in. It's going to be more stability, more security, feeling more comfortable in your own skin, being more gentler to yourself and to those around you. You're getting over that hurdle, whatever the hurdle has been in your life. And Daughter of Pentacles, underneath, you're starting a new, stable, long-term journey of feeling stable, secure, safe, maybe even a new job, a business even perhaps. But this is 3D, physical, tangible evidence that you have moved on from this and into something much brighter, more hopeful, more abundant. Group 3, if this resonated for you, please leave me a butterfly in the comment section to claim this message for yourself. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I will see you again very soon. Goodbye.